Hello everybody, it's Shawn Marie. I have my Annie's Kit Club, and sorry about that, my tablet stand just readjusted itself and shook everything. Um, I have my Annie's Kit Club in, and this is, I'm thinking it was October's. I'm not 100% sure if it's October's or November's, but it is my last one. I have decided that I'm not going to continue with the Annie's Kit Clubs. For me, the value just isn't there for the price. That's my personal opinion. I just haven't found that I've really cared that much for anything that I have received enough to want to continue with it. But that being said, this is the last one, and yep, I will open it up and we will get started. Okay, so I have cut it open. It's a very pretty piece. From what I can see so far, it looks very pretty. It's called Athena. It's got a nice little medallion, some pretty beadwork. It's a dainty looking piece other than the big medallion here. This one's real pretty. I like this one. Looks like it will be fairly simple to put together. And let me see. Here's our package of goodies. Let's see if I can get it open. Looks like it got a little dented on the corner and it's making it want to stick. There we go. So we got some little jump rings here. We'll open these up and dump them in. We have some larger jump rings and a lobster claw clasp. Looks like this is our chain and both medallions. So there's medallion number 1. It is real pretty. And then medallion number 2. Oh, this one hangs. Oh, I like that. Do like that. And then our chain, which is a really good match, color-wise. We have some eye pins. These are pretty. And they look like labradorite. Yep, you see. Yeah. Yes. Stunning labradorite stones, 14 karat gold medallions. Well, maybe this one is worth the value, actually. Labradorite and 14 karat gold. I guess this one is a nice one. But regardless, I've already canceled, so I don't know, maybe in the spring I'll pick it up again, but for right now I just don't think the value is there for me to put that kind of money out at this time. These are really pretty. I like these. These are double-sided links. We have a big one. A big one. It's not huge or anything, but we have the 2 different sizes. I'll bring them over here off the mat so you can see. So we have 2 different sizes. And they are pretty. I love the centerpiece. That one has the smaller medallion and then these linked pieces. I do like this part. I probably will keep the big medallion off mine to wear it because I don't like big chunky medallions, but that's me personally. It would actually look really pretty with something else done to it. Maybe some type of beads wired up on it. And these little openings. So I might do something with it later on. But I will put it on today to show you how it goes together. I think it's stuck. It's almost like it's welded right to it. Oh, there it goes. That did not want to come off there. So there's that. All right, let's get started. That looks really pretty right there. It'll be a really pretty bracelet. Wonder how many things there'll be left over I can use, make me a pair of earrings or something. That'd be nice. So here is our key of items. It's our chain. We have jump rings in 4 and 6 millimeter. Round labradorite stones are 4 millimeter. Lobster claw clasp. Eye pins. 14 karat gold medallions, one in 25 millimeters and one in 40 millimeters. Our labradorite channel links in 6 millimeter and 10 millimeter. It says the tools we will need is a 4-in-1 tool. It's basically just our normal tools, and a ruler, which I'll probably have to go dig up at some point in time because I'm pretty sure my oldest granddaughter dragged it off the other day for something, but we'll worry about that when we get there. So I'm going to set that aside so it's not distracting. Clean the junk off my mat. All right. So to get started, we are going to create the following links using the eye pins. We're going to make 20 link A's with the with the round labradorite stones. All right, so we're going to do up 20 of those. So we need 20 beads. I like that really dark one, man. That's real pretty. Alright, I don't know how many are in here, but I'm sure there's probably extra. They usually are. The head pins are very good looking. They're not flimsy. There's a little bent, but that's, you know, they always come like that. But they are nice and strong ones. Good quality. So again, this is the process that we do a lot with the Annie's Kit Club boxes. A lot of simple loops. So I'm just going to string up 20 of these, well, bead up 20 of these. I really want that dark one in there. I want to make sure that one makes it in. It's so pretty. So I will get 20 of these together and I will be right back. Okay, so I have done 18 of them. I saved 2 to do with you. These pins, I do find that I have to cut them a little longer than a 1/4 inch like I normally would because the eyes are fairly large and I want a large eye on the other side to make it look symmetrical. I also did find a couple that were no good. They were like had a lot of black spots on it from the tarnish eating away at the finish. So I did have to throw a couple away, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll have plenty. So all I did was bend it over my fingernail like I usually do to give it a little space for, you know, not cracking my gemstone here, or crystal, or whatever you're beading over. So I did go a little longer than a 1/4 inch. I wouldn't really call it it's not a 1/2 inch. It's kind of somewhere in between. Don't really have an exact measurement for you, but definitely you would want to go over the normal 1/4 inch. Do your normal rolled loop. So I got one more here. Again, there's no exact science to the measurement. It's just eyeball it and hope that it's somewhat symmetrical to the other one. There's that one. So there's my 20 of those done up. All right. So we want 2 sets of the A's linked together. So we're just going to make two links, 2 linked chains like this of 10 labradites. I can't even talk today. Labradorites. That's the word. So we're just going to open our link. Click on another one. Easy peasy. We all know how to do this by now. Make sure you always twist. Always twist up. Don't pull it out. If you pull it out to open it, you're going to ruin that nice pretty shape that you just created, and you're never going to get it go back. So always twist up, and then twist it back down to close it. Oops. I'm trying to keep that other piece out of there. There we go. And then we just start linking those together till we have 2 chains of 10. So there's my 2 chains all put together. It's really pretty. I did go and get my ruler. We are going to cut chain. So we need 6 pieces of chain at 1 inch. That ought to be fun. I'm just going to measure out my first one, and then I'm just going to cheat and do it the way that we do it, the pin way. Alright, let's see if I can get that to cut. Alright, so there's my 1 piece. So I'm going to grab one of those eye pins, and I'm just going to put one end of my chain on, one end of my longer chain, hold them up, and then I can just come in and cut. And then I can just keep going. Make sure I have them the same. Nope, I have a tendency to do that. I look at the wrong one when I cut, or I hold the wrong one. So we just cut this one off. And try not to mess up the rest. Or I won't have any chain left. Oh. You know, I tell myself every time, I'm going to be professional. And then somewhere between turning on my camera and opening my mouth, that all goes away. Oh well, I am who I am. My cutters are so bad. I keep saying I need to get some new ones, but I have not done it yet. I've been so busy. I have 2 craft fairs coming up, and I'm doing crocheted stuffies because I also have another I guess you can call it company. It's called Kennedy's Cuties. It's crocheted animals, and it's for my second granddaughter, which is actually the one that dragged off my ruler the other day, not the oldest one. And yeah, it's all crocheted stuff. So I have a big 3-day craft fair coming up, and I've been preparing for that, so I haven't really got around to doing a lot of the stuff I keep saying I'm going to do. So yeah. Alright, one more. I hope I'm in frame. Should probably take a peek. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does look like I messed up again. So these 4 all need to lose a link. Oh well. It's art, not science, right? 1, Probably ought to lay them out, make sure I'm actually cutting the right one. I don't want to cut the same one twice. That would be just like me. Okay, that one. God, sometimes I feel like I'm gnawing my way through a bone with these cutters. It's so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's my chain pieces for that one. We have 6 somewhere close to 1-inch chains. Let me get all these little pieces of chain out of the way. And now we need 2 at 5.5 inches. Boy, this one's in a big old knot. I suppose being pushed into that little Ziploc bag with those medallions probably just caused it to tangle up a bit. All right, 5.5 inches. So we'll cut it right here. This trick would work so much better if I actually paid attention to what I was doing when I cut. It really does work well. It's just, maybe if I do it this way, it'll work a little better for me. Perfect. So there's our 2 5.5 inch pieces. Now we need 2 at 12 inches. Alright, that's one. Get rid of the ruler. Get rid of all these little bits. Find my pin again. I hate small links on chain. I like dainty chain, I just hate the small links. It's just not fun to work with. There we go. So I'm going to set that one right there. I'm going to cut that one right there. Let me see what we got. Perfect. All right. So there's our large piece. There's a semi-decent piece of chain left here. Another knot in it, but so that's nice. I mean, I could use it for something. There are also 5 of the small labradorite, I cannot say that word for some reason, beads left. Okay, it says the finished length of this necklace is 23¼ inches at the shortest length. Okay, open 1 jump ring on small medallion, slide on chain A. That's our little pieces. So we're going to take 2 pairs of pliers here. Give it a twist. on one. Easier said than done. One piece of chain. It's not the best jump rings. They don't quite line up. Alright. On the up to the opposite end of chain A, attach the following with small jump rings. Small channel link. And that would be these little beauties. And we're going to be putting these on it like this. So I might as well just get them out. Then I won't have to be digging for them. That leaves me with one more of each. So far, anyway. Maybe it goes into something else, but I don't believe it does. That's really nice. That's, you know, I can't make two pairs of two earrings with them, but I could definitely do something with them. All right. So, and now it says with, okay, with which size jump ring do I want? A small jump ring. All right. So I'm going to get out a small jump ring. Again, twist it open. Attach it to the opposite end of that chain we put on. Hook on one of these little pretties. And close that jump ring up. Very pretty. Okay. Alright, another chain A, the large channel length, another chain, small channel length, and another chain. So there and there. There, there, and there, and the chain at the end is chain B. Is this one? That's really pretty. The sun's starting to come in through my window and move across here. Apologize if it's bothering the lighting. For me, it's helpful. I can actually see a little better here, but it might be creating too many shadows, and I'm sorry if it is. My desk is set up right directly in front of this window, and I get sunrise to sunset right across the front here. Oops. Close here, I did. Okay, so make sure. Alright, get a couple more of those small jump rings. This is the, I guess you could say monotonous part. It's not exactly thrilling to watch, but my fingers. I tell ya. There. That is really looking quite pretty, isn't it? Very, very pretty. I like it. I do like this box, actually. I will definitely wear this necklace. Like I said, I would just end up taking, I don't know, I might reverse the two, put that beaded piece in the middle, make this my outer piece with something like that, or just continue it around. Well, I don't know. I will do something with it to make it my own, which is always, you know, that's always an option too. You get these boxes, any kits, you know, and they come basically with a plan in mind for you, but you don't have to follow the rules. You can, you know, you can change it up a little bit and personalize it, tweak it to your taste, and, you know, change it up. Make it what you would like to wear. And then you've got a unique piece. Whoops. But not only that, you've got a piece that you love because, you know, you did change it to your own personal taste. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's no rule that says you have to make it exactly the way the box intended it to be. So we got one more to put on that side. And then we'll string up the other side. As I struggle with Jane. I think I need a new pair of glasses too. I have to up the strength of my cheaters, I guess. Gosh, this is pretty. That is really pretty. Do you like this? Whoop. Alrighty, small chain. If I can get it to go on there. Both of these jump rings attached to this medallion, though, have not been. I don't really quite trust them because they're not lining up quite right. Alright, getting somewhat close. And amazing. So it was very cold this morning. Very cold. I mean, Maine weather has changed with like the flip of a switch. It's as it does in Maine. We had snow already. Didn't last long. It only lasted like half a day. Came down really hard. And it did add up, you know, it started sticking to the ground and adding up. But it, you know, melted away the next day. So yeah, that's happened already. It's very cold in the mornings now. It's, you know, I mean, I think yesterday morning it was 17 degrees. Something like that. Which is cold. I'm not ready for it. I don't love summer. I really don't. I'm not a hot weather person. My mom lives in Tennessee, and you know, I honestly have not even ever been out there. I just do not like the heat. I don't do well in the heat. So summers aren't my favorite. I love fall. I love spring. I like the temperatures right around 65 to 70. That's my favorite. But we are heading into winter now. And I don't mind winter. I really don't. You know, I have enough going on. I don't work in the winter. I work in a motel and it's seasonal. And because I'm management, so I'm able to take my winters off and still be okay. But, yeah. There is a lot to do here in the winter. If you're into snowshoeing or cross-country skiing or, you know, regular downhill skiing or snowmobiling, ice fishing, you know, all that kind of stuff. There is a lot to do in Maine in the winter. I, however, am not into any of that. I'm 57 years old for one thing, and I've had my kids. You know, I had 4 kids. I have 4 sons, 3 granddaughters, and 2 step-grandsons. So, you know, I did a lot of that kind of stuff with my boys. I went out with my ex-husband back then, and we did a lot of stuff outside and stuff. But now I'm older, and I like staying in the house. So I stay in and I craft. I stay warm. I go out when I have to shovel snow or, whatever. I don't mind doing any of that. I'm still very active. I just prefer to stay in, drink my coffee or my tea or my hot chocolate, do my crafting, and stay toasty warm. So it's good for me. I do a lot of reading. I'm single, so I can do what I want, which is, it's got its drawbacks, but it's, it definitely has its perks. Oh well. Trying to live in a world that really requires a two-family income with one income is not easy, but I don't require much, so I'm pretty fortunate that way. I don't need a lot of flashy things. I'm content just being a homebody, doing my crafts and loving on my family. So there is that piece. Gosh, that is so pretty. And with the sun hitting it right now, yeah, that looks really nice. I like it. Okay, we'll move that one aside for now. And we'll work on the outer chain, which ought to be pretty easy. It says open a jump ring, slide on set A, jump ring, and then jump ring, and then onto, they didn't write the words in here right, and then onto the large jump ring. Yep, that one. The jump ring on the large medallion. There we go. All right. I don't really, well, I guess it is what you're supposed to do. That's what it says, but I don't know. I almost feel like I should put another jump ring, but I guess I don't really need to. It's fine. Whoop. I don't need to throw it on the floor either. All right. Follow directions, Jean-Marie. Never mind tweaking it to your taste right now. All right. It would help if I could hold on to it. All right. Here we go. Look at the sun hitting off and it's really pretty. That's a good strong jump ring on there. All right. So we're going to just put both of these on like that. Try to get a hold of it without losing it. Close that one up. And now we have that piece done. See, this is why I was thinking it should have another jump ring. It seems like this one's laying over this one instead of laying flat beside it. I think what I'm going to do, because it is not laying right, and yeah, I'm going to take this middle jump ring off altogether. And I'm going to take two of these ones. I would use that one, but I'm probably have already ruined it by now. And I'm going to hook each one of these to a separate jump ring altogether. Let's see what that does. Hopefully it will help it to lay flat, because really it was not. It was overlapping. All right. Okay, so let's see what we've got now. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. These jump rings are kind of big. I could have probably gone with the small ones. Maybe I will eventually. I plan on changing this out anyway, but at least now the two pieces of chain are actually laying symmetrically. I don't have one laying here across the top of the other one like they were doing. So keep that in mind if you get the box. You may have to tweak that a little bit. Okay. It says open a large jump ring, slide on one end each of inner and outer strands, close the jump ring. Oh, I missed a step. I should attach these first, huh? Okay. Attach a large channel link chain, a small, that's the wrong one, that's inner strand. On opposite end of each set A, attach one chain C. That would be this. It doesn't say large ring or small, but I'm going to go with the small. I don't really think a large one would look all that great because it's a small chain and it is a small chained up section here, and that jump ring, that loop right there is not closed all the way. I'll have to reclose that. Gosh, I hope I'm in frame here. I have a tendency to wander. I have a big desk and I kind of move across it. I try to, I don't know if you can see this little spot here. That is center. And I try to stay in that spot. But, you know, all the good intentions in the world don't always make it happen. There. That is really long. I would not wear a necklace that long, I'm sorry. I would not. This is going to hang to my belly, but I'm a short person. I'm only 5'1". And I have a short frame. So, yeah, I would not wear it that long. Matter of fact, alright, just do it the way it says, Shimmer. You can adjust it later. Yep, okay, there's a very long necklace. So, yep, it says to attach both of these two pieces of chain. I'm going to lay them out so that they're the way they're supposed to be. So I don't have it end up with it flipped. Alright, move this box out of the way. There's a lot of stuff left in this box. There's a lobster clasp and or two. I think I want one of these small ones just to add the lobster clasp. But there's quite a bit of stuff left. I have quite a few pins. A lot of the bigger jump rings. That one was the one that came off the medallion. Some chain. 5 of the little labradites. And 2 of those. So there's a little bit of stuff left there. There is always extra. I've never found this box not to give you extra, excuse me. So there's that. All right. This is a pretty box. And it does have very nice labradite. It does have very nice medallions. That's all that came in the box this month is one piece. Sometimes we get, you know, earrings with it or whatever, but it is just a necklace. The cost of this box is $20, I believe. I just lost that jump ring. There it is. It's $20, and then by the time you add in shipping and everything, it comes up to just under $28 for this box, which is a little pricey in my opinion. I mean, you know, it's not that it's not good quality. It is, mostly. I've had very few issues with the quality. I just don't see that the quality for the price is there. And again, that's my opinion. You know, somebody else might feel totally different about that, and that's great. That's perfectly wonderful. You know, that's, you know, we each have our own opinions, choices, preferences, and tastes. So, all right, I just hooked that clasp with a small jump ring. My tummy's growling. All right, I'm going to remove my necklace that I'm currently working on for, you know what, no I'm not, I'm going to grab my other board because it's bigger. So let me just grab that for a second. Give it a quick cleaning because it's full of cat hair as usual. My lint roller to it. The cat has decided that being inside a little more frequently now that it's getting cold out is a good idea. Alright, here we go. This is extremely long. This is a really, I guess, you know, it's really in style to wear long necklaces that, you know, if you're wearing a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and then you've got a long necklace that comes all the way down, and you know, it's pretty, but it's not my style. Again, I'm short. If I wear anything long, it looks like, I don't know. It just doesn't look right. But there is that. All right, so I'm going to take my camera off here. I'm going to try not to lose everybody. Don't mind my fingers. Of course, the sunlight's going to affect things. Don't mind my mess in the background. Get my Birkin bead box earrings out of the way here. I wish it would show up a little bit clearer. Turn it. No, that's just going to make everything sideways. Sorry about that. Make everyone seasick. Let me pause for a minute. I'm going to take it outside. Maybe if I get it in a better lighting situation. It is really pretty though, guys. So here we go. I've got it jammed into the tailgate of my car. Close in. Move down. So yeah, it's all hanging nicely. It is very pretty. So thank you all for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pause for one more second. Oh, that's a good shot right there. Color's just right. Ooh. And go back inside because it's cold out here. So thank you all for joining me. I do appreciate it. This is the Annie's Kit Club. Again, it is a nice box. It is. I've had very little actual problems with it. I just, again, in my opinion, don't see that the value is there. I mean, this was almost $30 for this, which I guess, you know what? It's really hard to say. For me, no. For somebody else, yes, it might be totally up their alley for, you know, coming in at price range wise. I can't get a good shot. I do like this one, I have to admit. I do think it's very pretty. I will change the look of it a little bit, just to, you know, come up to my preference, what I would wear. And I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you again for joining me. Give it a thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. please subscribe. Leave me a comment. I love hearing from you guys. You know, it's always nice to hear what everyone else thinks, their opinions, and, you know, Don't shoot the messenger. You know, I'm just I'm just telling you my thoughts on it. That doesn't mean you have to agree with me. It's, you know, again, everyone has their own thoughts. And I'm just giving you my opinion of what I think. So, you know, yeah. Have a great day, everybody. I really appreciate you joining me. I guess I've said that enough times now. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you guys all again before then. I will be back very, very soon with my unboxing for the Bargain Bead Box. I have a little surprise for everybody coming with that one. And I hope you all enjoyed this and join me for that one. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.